Alright, what up world? Hemingway checking in, and this is the Carolina Buzz, and today I'm here at New Era Music House with the homie Ron Styles. If you've seen the flyer, of course, it's listed on there as DJ Ron Styles, man of many trades. I want to let him introduce himself a little bit more and just kind of tell you what he's about, what he's got going on. Now first, I want to ask where you from and where you represent, man.
Alright, well, I'm born and raised in Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm a South Sider. Lived there my whole life, you know what I'm saying? South Tryon Street, Arrowwood, Nations Ford, Old Whitehall. I mean, it's been my home. I went to school in Durham, North Carolina Central. Shout out to the Eagles. Then came back home and been here ever since. You know, it's just I always had love for the city. Never saw myself going anywhere else. So, you know, I always wanted to put down my roots in Charlotte and establish something here for the people of Charlotte.
Word, bet. Word, that's what's up. And so I guess how long exactly has it been since you've been kind of doing it full force? Because I know as you know, artists and creatives, everything's a build until you get to that point to where you really kind of like considered established. But how long has it been since you really been kind of going full force with it?
Well, I mean, music has always been a part of my life. So, like, I've always been involved in some type of musical capacity, whether it was, you know, at church, whether it was at school, whether it was projects, helping friends, community stuff. So music has always kind of been like a serious part of my life. And I always knew that I was going to turn it into my career. I just didn't know exactly how it was going to manifest. Now you fast forward to, I guess, being professional and having my own business. I mean, that's kind of a long story too. It started off as 5950 Entertainment back in 2004. That was my first entertainment company. I was a sophomore in college. So that was the first iteration of everything. 5950, for those that don't know, is the model number of the fitted hats by New Era fitted hat, or New Era apparel company. The fitted hat is the 5950. And so we always knew that, you know, we were something new, you know, something fresh. We didn't want to be like the old ways. So instead of being outright New Era at that time, we was kind of more covert with it in 5950 Entertainment. From there, it evolved into North Coalition. Well, the main group for 5950 was North Coalition, No Others Respect True Hip Hop. That was me, my brother Jay Legs, and Joe Blazer, and the GOAT, my homeboy Jeff, another producer. So North Coalition evolved into North Coalition Music Group, which was more like a label, talent agency, more or less for me and Legs. Legs was becoming a solo artist at that point, and I was his producer. Had been the producer the whole time, but moving more to like a solo focus for him. Then I took a hiatus. Just life, you know, took over. That was like 2010. Took a hiatus to about, really like 2015 is when I really started getting back into it. 2016, started throwing events at the Underground with Miss Bunny. That was just kind of like me getting back into it. That was the birth of the media company, the Icebox Multimedia. From there, just the growth from the basement at the Underground led to me getting my own venue. That was the end of 2016, beginning of 2017, and that was New Era Music House. My very first one at 1801 North Tryon Street. From there, it just continued to grow and just change and evolve into so many different things. But it's always been around the music, you know what I'm saying? And it's always been New Era, you know what I'm saying, from the beginning. It's always been 5950, it's always been New Era. I ain't never changed up, I just grew and just evolved. Mainly because, I mean, you have to in order to stay relevant, you know what I'm saying? And so, it's really not a short answer to how long I've been doing this.
It never is. It never
is, but it's just been a progression and an evolution of just a kid that was born into a musical family. You know, it's just been a evolution for the past 35 years. So, you know, New Era is just the end result of all of that.
Gotcha. Well, yeah, that's what's up, man. And I me, myself, everybody should know, I'm a South Carolina native, you know, originally, but been here since 2015, and I think around 2016 is when I started to hear about you through New Era and events and just kind of following different artists and stuff like that. So just the venue and the brand itself definitely is something that I've heard that was buzzing in the city and on the scene from other people and just from what I found. But what would you consider, or what do you think people would consider probably the most buzzing thing that you've done to kind of get you kind of solidified in the scene? Even though we know, you know, it's not really a short answer, but you know, you've done a lot of things. But
the biggest thing would probably be the festival. As of right now, we're talking about current waves, and honestly, that's not even me. That's all my little brother. He presented the idea to me. That's Farragami. He presented the idea to me about 2 years ago, and at the time I was, you know, I kind of was. It's like a big brother, little brother thing. So I was like, yeah, it's cool, you know, whatever you want to do, you know what I'm saying? Right. And so, you know, then he came with this grand idea, and everything was mapped out and laid out, and like I was honestly surprised, but encouraged and intrigued, kind of like all at the same time. Like, man, you put all this together? Yeah. Because it's like I had been doing this for years, and he had, you know, seen me doing it for years, and he had done stuff over the years, you know, open mics with MFGD and stuff like that. But then it's like, you know, this was a totally different undertaking. He put everything together, and so all credit goes to him for that. But I would say right now that's probably the biggest thing that is buzzing the name New Era Music House, New Era Music Fest. That's probably the biggest thing. The second thing would just be the music in general. You know what I'm saying? I've done work for a lot of creatives that's in the city that a lot of people know. A lot of people don't know me personally, like fans and stuff like that don't know me, and that's cool. That's not the type of person I am. But like it's so many creators. I don't want to get into name dropping, but there's so many people that create and that do stuff in the city that I do behind the scenes work for, or that come to me for production work, or that come to me with questions or support or whatever the case may be. You know what I'm saying? And that's cool. That's cool to me. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes it's not about how many people you know. It's about who you know. And I feel like, you know, the quality of my network is top notch as far as Charlotte is concerned. So. But yeah, so I think for the outside people, you know, the fans, the people that's coming here, this New Era Music Fest. For the artist community and the music community, you know, it's just me, and I just been doing it for so long. You know what I'm saying? It's almost like, man, let me just call Styles, because you know they just know that I will take care of them, and that everything is good to go. So yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. Well, definitely. I know people respect your hand and creativity, and you know, all respects. So. Just tell the people, man, everybody following for the Carolina Buzz event, and to the people that are probably going to see this in reference to New Era Music Festival, tell everybody where they can follow you, follow the brand, and how they can check you out. First of all, shout out to the boy Hemingway and this Carolina Buzz thing. It's just it's inspiring to me, you know what I'm saying, to see stuff like that. I don't even like really put myself out there like that. Like, anybody know me know I just be chilling, bro. I be in this room pretty much all day, every day, just working, pumping out projects and getting stuff done for other people so that they can shine, they can look good. So when I see other cats that, you know, pushing the envelope as far as creativity goes, you know what I'm saying, I feel like that's something that needs to be celebrated and recognized. And just from you, Hemingway, and your whole team and everybody that's putting this together, you know, I applaud y'all, I commend y'all, you know what I'm saying, and I'm excited, you know, genuinely. Like, it ain't like, no, just because I'm on the bill and nothing. Like, no, I'm genuinely excited, you know what I'm saying, because, you know, like you said, you know, you saw this back in 2016, so here we are, 2019. You know what I'm saying? You took a spark, you ran with it, you got your own idea, and now you're ready to present it to the world. Right. And that's a beautiful thing to me. So with that being said, I can always be contacted Instagram. That's Styles_NEMH. It's STYLES_NEMH. NewEraMusicHouse.com.
is the website. That's where you can see all the music, all past work, visuals, upcoming events, all that stuff. Facebook, New Era Music House, or Ron Styles. You can add me on there. Don't really matter. I don't do Snapchat. I'm really bad about social media in general. But Instagram and Facebook is the two places where I am mainly at. So Styles NEMH, Ron Styles on Facebook, New Era Music House on Facebook, and neweramusichouse.com.
Word. Well, yeah, man, we appreciate you for your time. Definitely gonna appreciate you for being on the bill. He is gonna be the young man DJing, so we're gonna be having some fun.
Oh yeah, we turning up all night, bro. It's going down.
Absolutely, man. Yeah. But until next time, Ron Styles and Hemingway, we checking out.
Salute.